20,000 years ago, during the height of the last glacial maximum, Earth was a planet ruled by frost and giants. Across these boundless frozen plains, an incredible array of highly adapted megafauna fought a daily battle for survival. Foremost among them was the undisputed king of the north, the iconic and titanic Woolly Mammoth. Growing up to 11 feet tall, these colossal herbivores used their curved 9-foot tusks as natural snowplows. A dense, dual-layered coat and a specialized finger-like trunk allowed them to thrive where others would freeze. While mammoths claimed the open plains, their ancient cousins, the mastodons, dominated the deep subarctic woodlands. Unlike the grass-eating mammoths, mastodons possessed unique cone-shaped teeth engineered specifically for browsing on tough wood and twigs. Sharing this brutal landscape was the woolly rhinoceros, a short-legged powerhouse clad in thick, shaggy fur. Its massive 3-foot-long nasal horn was structurally flattened, an evolutionary tool perfectly adapted to scrape away hard-packed ice. In the more temperate valleys, the breathtaking Irish elk displayed the largest antlers the world has ever seen. Spanning up to 12 feet from tip to tip, these colossal structures were the ultimate symbol of genetic dominance. Deep within the subterranean labyrinth of Europe, a very different kind of titan sought refuge from the elements, the cave bear. Significantly larger than modern grizzlies, these peaceful giants spent up to half their lives in a profound, deep winter hibernation. In Eurasia, the dominant feline predator was the cave lion, a massive hunter that lacked the dark mane of its modern relatives. Depicted widely in ancient cave art, these adaptable cats successfully hunted everything from reindeer to young mammoths. But where there are giant herbivores, deadly apex predators are never far behind. Enter the fearsome saber-toothed cat. Built like a modern bear with short, powerful limbs, it relied on explosive ambush tactics rather than long-distance speed. Using its immense upper body strength, it would pin its prey to the ground before delivering a precise, fatal bite to the throat. Patrolling the woodlands and open plains of North America was a highly coordinated social predator, the legendary dire wolf. Heavier and more robust than today's wolves, their massive jaws were specifically designed to crush bone and capture large prey. Yet, even the largest predators walked in the shadow of the absolute largest mammalian land carnivore of the epoch, the short-faced bear. With long, pacing legs designed for high-speed chasing or long-distance scavenging, it could easily bully any other predator off a carcass. Finishing what the others left behind was the cave hyena, a fierce competitor that lived in massive, highly vocal clans. Possessing an incredibly high bite force, they could splinter bones that modern hyenas wouldn't dare touch. Thundering across the plains in millions, the steppe bison was the foundational biomass of this ancient global ecosystem. Their immense shoulder humps stored crucial winter fat, while their long, sharp horns provided vital defense. Surprisingly, camels actually originated in North America, with the large camelops adapting perfectly to the freezing, arid winds. Their specialized, broad, padded feet allowed them to traverse soft snow and gravelly mountain terrains with total ease. The open plains were also home to the American cheetah, a phantom predator built for blistering acceleration. Their extreme speed drove the evolution of the pronghorn antelope, which still runs at high speeds today. In the southern hemisphere, evolution took a different path, creating armored fortresses like the massive Glyptodon. The size of a small car, this slow-moving mammal was protected by a rigid, interlocking shell of solid bone. Sharing its environment was the megatherium, a giant ground sloth that weighed a staggering 4 tons. Standing tall on its hind legs, it used its massive 8-inch claws to hook branches and tear down entire trees. A close relative, the Doedicurus, didn't just hide in its armor. It carried a highly destructive counterweight. Its tail ended in a heavy spiked bone club capable of shattering the limbs of any attacking carnivore. Perhaps the strangest shape belonged to Macrauchenia, a long-necked mammal that looked like a humpless camel. It featured a short, muscular trunk which it used to selectively strip toxic leaves from thorny bushes. While ambush cats ruled the thickets, the Saber-toothed Cat was a pack hunter built for long-distance stamina. Its shorter serrated fangs acted like meat saws, allowing the pack to bring down fast, wide-ranging prey. On the Eurasian steppes lived the Siberian unicorn, a shaggy, high-domed relative of the modern rhinoceros. It featured a single, legendary horn up to 6 feet long on its forehead, used for defense and display. In the dense wetland bogs, the bizarre stag moose combined the traits of 2 modern giants into one. Its complex branching antlers featured intricate plates, setting it completely apart from any modern deer species. When the deepest Arctic blizzards hit the tundra, the giant muskox formed an unbreakable wall against the elements. Leaner and taller than modern muskoxen, a solid helmet of fused bone fully protected their skulls during territorial battles. In the freshwater lakes of North America, the bear-sized giant beaver reigned as the master builder of the swamps. Weighing up to 200 pounds, its prominent ridged teeth were built to shred tough, fibrous aquatic plants. The skies above were ruled by the giant terrestrial, an enormous bird of prey with a wingspan stretching over 12 feet. Unlike modern vultures, their sharp predatory hooks allowed them to actively hunt and swallow small megafauna whole. In the isolated landscapes of Australia, ancient reptiles still claimed the title of apex predator, like the terrifying megalania. This giant monitor lizard grew up to 20 feet long, utilizing a lethal combination of raw power and toxic venom. Roaming beneath the lizard's shadow was Glyptodon, the largest marsupial to ever walk the earth. The size of a rhinoceros, this nomadic giant featured a backward-facing pouch to protect its young while digging for roots. Deep within the bamboo forests of ancient Asia lived Gigantopithecus, the largest ape to ever exist. Standing 10 feet tall and weighing over 1,000 pounds, its massive jaws crushed through tough stalks all day long. High up in the canopy, the predatory marsupial lion waited to ambush its prey from above. Lacking true canine teeth, it used specialized bolt cutter-like premolars and an opposable thumb claw to deliver a mechanical kill. Excavating the riverbanks was Palercestes, a bear-sized marsupial frequently referred to as the marsupial tapir. Its front limbs ended in massive, sickle-shaped scythes, perfectly evolved to strip bark and dig out roots. Australia was also home to Kinkana, a long-legged crocodile that abandoned the water to gallop across dry land. Its compressed, razor-sharp serrated teeth were designed to slice flesh on land, making it a terrestrial nightmare. Across the northern steppes, massive herds of wild Ice Age horses galloped over the permafrost in search of clear grass. These stocky, thick-furred equines were incredibly hardy, surviving on the toughest grasses the tundra could offer. Migrating alongside them were vast herds of caribou, moving seamlessly across the endless Arctic landscape. Their unique, wide hooves clicked softly as they walked, acting like natural snowshoes to distribute their weight perfectly. Operating under the radar was the Arctic fox, a master of stealth hunting in the deep winter landscape. Its incredibly dense, multi-layered white coat provided complete camouflage and absolute insulation down to -50 degrees. In the high-altitude mountain forest, the elusive musk deer navigated steep, icy crags with total agility. Fascinatingly, the males lacked antlers entirely, relying instead on long, downward-curved, vampire-like tusks for defense. Echoing through the frozen pine valleys was the powerful bugle of the majestic Ice Age elk. Significantly larger than modern populations, these proud deer carried immense, frost-coated antlers. Finally, sweeping across the barren Eurasian plains were the resilient and unusual saiga antelopes. Their bizarre, bulbous tubular noses acted as an organic filtration system, warming freezing air and filtering out winter dust. These 30 spectacular creatures ruled an unforgiving world, a testament to the grand lost majesty of the Ice Age.